Once upon a midnight weary, why upon the weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten war. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more. I'm gonna go down the street and get some SOS. Oh, distinctly, baby, I remember. It was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost across the floor. Eagerly I wished tomorrow. Vainly I sought to borrow from the books the griefs of sorrow for the loss of Noah, for that rare and radiant maiden, baby, whom the angels named Lenore. Name was here forevermore, but you should have seen her, man. She was something else." Suddenly came the greatest. "Who's this? Ricky? You really did get me." Presently my soul grew stronger, hesitating then no longer. "Sir," said I, "oh, madam, truly your forgiveness I implore." On it. But the fact is that I was napping so gently when you came rapping, and faintly you came tapping at my chamber door. The scare I was sure heard you. Here I wide open the door. Darkness out there, and darn near nothing more. Deep into the darkness, peering along, there I stood wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no more than I ever dared dream before. But the silence was unbroken, and the stillness gave no token. And the only word that was spoken was the whispered word, and that was Lenore. "This," I whispered, an echo murmured back the name, "Lenore, oh, merely this and nothing more." Open here, I flung the shutter, when, with many a flirt and flutter, it stopped and... All right, God did it, I'm going. p.m. But the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bus, spoke only the one word, as if in his soul was one word he did outpour. Nothing seemed of further he not a feather he fluttered, till I scarcely more than muttered, "Other friends have flown before." But the raven stood beguiling my sad fancy into smiling. Straight I wheeled a cushioned seat in front of the bird and closed the door. Then upon the velvet sinking, I betook myself to linking fancy upon fancy. Prophet, said I, a thing of evil, prophet still. No, this is too out there. Be that word, the son, a parting bird, a fiend. He wasn't I shrieked up stoning. This is the worst crap I've ever heard in my life. Let me get in here. Leave no black food. I was told that leave my little out road. Quaker Raven. Hello there. And the raven, never fitting, still is sitting, of the pallid bust of palace just above my chamber door. And his eyes have all the seeming of a demon's that is dreaming, and the lamplight over him streaming through the shadows on the floor. And my soul from that shadow that lies floating on the floor shall be lifted, when? Nevermore.